Hey everybody, it's Jenny here. It is Monday evening, day 20 of our 21-day Ultimate Reset. Just wanted to check in with you and let you know how we're feeling and what our day was like today. So basically we're still feeling really good. I know that doesn't probably sound like much of a surprise because we felt really good all week this week, but we're definitely feeling rejuvenated. I know for me, I've been setting my alarm for about 7 o'clock in the morning and getting about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm not waking up in the middle of the night, and when my alarm goes off in the morning, I am ready to get up, ready to face the day. I actually usually feel like doing a workout, but I'm not able to do that. So we're still feeling really good, really energetic. I've only taken, I think, 2 headache painkillers in the 20 days so far, so that's a good sign for me. In addition to that, we're really enjoying our meals. Chris and I are already starting to plan. We're going to be going to Whole Foods tomorrow to get some new goodies for post-reset. But we've already decided what we want to keep in our diets. Tonight's meal is definitely one of those meals. We had Asian stir-fry vegetables, which were, we just put them in a wok with olive oil, some ginger, some garlic cloves, and then some liquid aminos. And if you don't know what I mean when I say liquid aminos, I highly recommend Googling it or simply buying it at your grocery store and putting it on your vegetables. It's basically an all-natural soy sauce, so I think you would absolutely love it. So we're definitely going to be carrying that meal, for example, into our future diet as well. But tonight, I wanted to take a minute to talk a little bit about the Beachbody Ultimate Reset and perhaps why you should choose the Beachbody Ultimate Reset over other programs. It's a question I've been getting, and I wanted to make sure that I address it because it's a good one. 2 years ago, when Chris and I decided to join Team Beachbody, it wasn't a split-second decision. It wasn't something that my neighbor told me about and I decided to sign up within the hour. It was something that we researched, and what we found was that the company was founded on a principle that both of us have believed our entire lives, which is that you need fitness, you need nutrition, and you need support in order to be your healthiest self. So the coolest thing about that is that Beachbody as a company carries that through with all of their products. They only put out the best when it comes to Shakeology, when it comes to the programs like P90X. The Beachbody Ultimate Reset is a level above that, in my opinion. They actually had to come up with their own brand, which is the Beachbody Ultimate brand, to define exactly how powerful and how important these new tools are, including the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. So let me first start off by saying that the Ultimate Reset is something that it's not something that you get in order to just detoxify yourself. It's not something that you get to cleanse your blood. It's not something that you get to simply lose weight. The coolest part, in my opinion, of the Beachbody Ultimate Reset is, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes right now, I'm sorry. The coolest part of the Beachbody Ultimate Reset is simply that it helps you to become a healthier person long term. It's not a temporary fix. It's not something that's going to make you lose 10 pounds and then you gain it all back when you stop doing it. It's not artificial supplements that you put into your body, like artificial caffeine types of things that you put into your body to feel better. It is all natural. It is a program. It is there to help you learn what foods you should be putting into your body, how you should be cooking them properly, what your body should feel like at its utmost potential. To me, that's an ultimate product. That is an elite thing to be a part of, and I think that everybody should have the opportunity to do this. As you've been able to see from our own journey and our own vlogging, this is something that Chris and I really weren't prepared to do. We're Beachbody coaches. We decided that we needed to try the product, and it's completely changed our lives for the better. We were actually in Whole Foods last week getting our groceries for this week, and we were kind of toting around Whole Foods, and now we're pretty savvy in there. We know where the collard greens are. We know where the Swiss chard is. We know where the sweet potatoes are. We know where all those things are that we normally would have to ask about. But what was really cool was this mother and her 2 kids were kind of pushing around the store. The mother was pushing the 2 kids around in a cart through the produce section of Whole Foods. And I actually witnessed this happening. Basically, one of the little kids, I'd say maybe 3 years old, 4 years old, held up these little baby oranges and said, Mom, can I get a baby orange? Can I have one now? Can I have one? And the mom was like, no, you have to wait till we check out and then you can have one. And then the other little girl said, she picked up this big chunk or big bunch of asparagus, and she was like, Mommy, can we get asparagus? And she was super excited about the asparagus, so they put it in the cart. And at that moment, which was in week 2 of our Ultimate Reset, I realized something, which is that I want my future kids to be toting around the grocery store asking if they can have asparagus and clementine oranges when they leave the store. I don't want my kids to be asking for a Snickers bar, which I'm sure they will. But I want to at least set an example that this is something that is important to both Chris and myself, that this is something that's should be important to each and every person out there, to be able to control your appetite, to be able to give your body exactly what it needs, and to be able to do so in a way that you know is the right way. So if you're interested in changing your life for the better permanently, without artificial supplements, without anything aside from all natural supplements, a full plan, a full cooking plan, if you really want to experience food and you really want to experience what it can do for your body and how it can make you feel better, then the Beachbody Ultimate Reset should be your choice. So I hope that answers your question. I'm obviously happy to answer any others as you see fit. Feel free to send me a Facebook message or an email. And tomorrow we'll be checking in with you again to cover our overall results, not just for Chris and I, but for our group as a whole. And we'll be talking a little bit about what those tests entail. So stay tuned for tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks.